some people are still gonna remain in their houses because you don't know where things are gonna be. So my best guess is that this road will be there for whatever purpose it needs to serve.
Well, here at the information fair, if you want to call it, the turnout from the community has been tremendous. I want to say great response from the community. My hope is that people were able to get questions asked and answered based on the questions that were being posed to us with some of the community meetings, such as, what's the status of my insurance policy? What's the issues or, possibilities with my mortgage and loans? What about power, telephone, communications? So we have every one of those organizations here, and they've been contributing and providing access to the public, to them, to get their questions asked and answered.
Our indications are that the flow could pass somewhere in this vicinity. For us, the benefit of our system is our redundancy. And we have sources and tanks on both sides of the anticipated path. And with that, we'll be able to isolate on either side of the flow. And we intend to maintain our continued service on either side of the flow, including our water spigots to our folks in Nanavale, Kalapana, the Pahoa area with our spigots located just before town. What we will want to ask is our customers conserve water. We have generators planned for in case we lose power to our wells.
Our Public Works Department, State Highways, even some private contractors have been engaged since the day before yesterday with equipment on the ground here in Hawaiian Beach, between Hawaiian Beaches and Hawaiian Paradise Park on Railroad Avenue, cutting that road, as well as they already started the tree cutting down on Beach Road. Then that'll be followed with the equipment coming in to grade the road and make it drivable.
What am I going to be doing to get a Leilani?
No, you can't. We're building this right now.
Oh, you are? Yeah. This and this too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I can go through Nanavale, through...
go through Nanavale, go up here.
Just the eruption this morning's overflight shows it moved about 150 yards since yesterday, so a little slower progress over the last 24 hours. But there's still no indication that it's going to stop. The source, no changes there. This morning we saw fairly heavy smoke conditions in the lower Puna area because of, the wind was very light and variable. Cooler morning hours, the smoke was kind of hovering and hanging to the ground. So we're just making sure that we give the community some advance warning if we're going to see some kind of light variable trades, that they can anticipate having smoke conditions, pick up during the early morning hours, evening hours. And once the day heats up, it tends to dissipate and break apart pretty quick. The flow is moving currently parallel to the boundary for the subdivision, so it hasn't moved any closer. That has triggered us to put out an evacuation order for the residents. What we have been doing, though, is some of the civil defense staff is going door to door in the Kauhi subdivision, particularly on North Road, as the flow front advances just past that area. So in the event it does turn east and maybe pose a threat, we'd be giving them notice early on that it could be entering the subdivision. So at the present time, it's moving parallel to the community, so it's not posing any change or threat to the residents themselves.
On the side.
Starting on Monday, we'll be operating a command post from the Pahoa Community Center. So you have the presence of police, fire, civil defense, and if need be, other agencies, depending on what's happening with the flow or the circumstances around the eruption. But for now, it's just the public safety agencies having a presence there and accessible to the public. We'll have a room set up for information that they can come in, and we can show them the latest tracking of what's happening with the flow, any special bulletins or notices or advisories, as well as, we hope to have kind of a frequently asked questions board with phone numbers for agencies that they might need to contact.